That entire tree is torn to shreds. That's incredible. Okay. Well, we made it. This is Elk Camp 2020 for myself this weekend. Nobody could join me this weekend, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna see what happens with this. I'm gonna show you what I got so far. I wasn't gonna sleep in the Prius, but I set up the tent and I really want to watch the stars tonight, so what can you say? I'm basically just gonna set up my camp right now. I got my dad's friend down the road. He told me he was here, so I'm gonna go have a beer with him, wish him good luck, and then I'll be back here to eat some dinner and get some sleep. And I'm gonna stake down my tent now. This is a Half Dome 2 Plus from REI. It's fairly lightweight and it holds 2 people plus the gear, which is severely nice when you're out in the backcountry. Not gonna have to use it like that today. Pro tip, real quick: stakes go in your tent. Do not, even if there's no wind. There's literally no wind right now. But put your freaking stakes in your tent, because this shit will blow away. I promise. I'm not gonna leave any gear in there right now, just because I'm gonna leave for a little bit and I don't want nobody taking it. Okay, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm just gonna show you something real quick. Okay, so this is my camp. Welcome to beautiful Oregon. Didn't realize this when I pulled up, but there's already a meat pole here. I'm gonna shoot a little bit, and then I'm gonna go say hi to Ron and eat my food, and we'll see where this little podcast slash video slash YouTube experience takes us. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit this. Sorry. These are some crazy looking birds. Alright, I'm kicking it off. I'll see you guys on the range. So, Pro Target, Simmons, got this rangefinder. We're at 20 yards right now. I'm just gonna get to shooting, not talk. Right, okay. 20 yards. These are gold tip Primos Hunter gold tips, 400 grain with 125 grain broadhead, 525 grain arrow, slinging at 70 pounds. This is the Diamond SB1. Love it. So let's see how it goes. Alright. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but let's see. Wow, almost. I'll adjust it in a second. Consistently low. So I'm gonna go pull those. Alright, I'm keeping that thing extended so we can see where my impacts are. I'm way underprepared on the shooting side of things this year, but this bow has been very true. We've been sitting in a case for an entire year. Aim a little higher and see if I can get into the vital zone and keep it at that pinpoint. Okay, upon further review, I was about this much shorter than I wanted to be on that 20-yarder. So I did make a little adjustment. I lowered my sight just a little bit more and I pushed it back to 30 just to see if it's exaggerated at all. So let's shoot from 30 and see how close we can get our groups. Disclaimer, I'm way too close. I'm also doing this entire thing by myself. So, don't knock me. I've never filmed myself vlogging before. I jerked that one a little bit, so it's going to be a little high, but I'm also using expandables this year, so if I'm within 2 inches of the heart or any kind of lung or anything, it's going to be sliced right up. I was against it at first, but it's really an ethical way of hunting. That one's right next to the other one. How does that look? You know, I'd rather puncture the top of the lung rather than the bottom. You puncture the bottom, it doesn't fill up with blood and lung fluid. It drains so they can go farther. Ask me why I know that. I have been hunting for 24 years. I've never flung an arrow at an elk, but I've been with people who have. Alright. I feel semi-comfortable at 30. I'm going to grab my beer, take off, go say hi to Ron and Michael, and I'm going to pick it back up tonight, probably around them. Let's see how they react to this. They've never been in front of a camera for me, so I don't know. We'll get what we can get this weekend. Like I said, I'm a noob. So whatever happens, happens. I'm going to try to get as much as I can. But filming and hunting at the same time is not my strong suit, because let me just let you in on a little backstory. I've been hunting since I could remember. 3 probably. I was with my family going to hunting camp, mostly rifle at that time, but I quickly grabbed onto bow hunting about 5. Got my first bow when I was 5. And I kind of grew up going into the woods at dark, out at 11, back in at 4, out at dark for a long time. And we saw elk. I mean, I had multiple encounters with them, just not, you know, ever lining up right. And then I found Born and Raised. Shout out to you guys if this ever gets anywhere. And they did the camping on their back and reeds with the bugle and the bugle tube and everything, and so that's what really got me into this. And the last 3 years I've been closer than I ever have been, talking to bulls, getting heated up with bulls, almost to the point where getting my dad to draw back and almost land one in. And then 2 years ago he did. Unfortunate situation. I might let you guys in on that this weekend, but same area. 3 years ago, not 2, sorry. And bull we killed right where I'm going tomorrow, so we'll see. But there was also a bunch of hunters this tonight. Either way, I'm done talking. That's my spiel for the minute. Welcome. So I'm running out of daylight. I wanted to find my dad's friend Ron and give him some good luck and a cheers, and that didn't happen. So I came back quickly before dark, and I wanted to show you guys around. So we'll just start here. This is the red dirt road that you can't really see down because it's getting dark. But I'll basically be waking up and walking in there tomorrow morning. So this is what you see from the road. This is Peter. You'll see a lot of him. He gets places, even though he's a 2-wheel drive, front-wheel drive Prius. He gets 45 miles to the gallon, and he goes off-road. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of updates, some camping in him, some just all around good times. So here we got fire pit, cooler full of food and beer, and haha. So I was being a little optimistic. I brought the barbecuer because I've heard barbecued backstrap is where it's at. And I plan on getting some backstrap soon, maybe this weekend. So I brought the barbecuer, because if that's the case, I'm barbecuing some backstrap. I also brought my stove, because I have a little skillet, a little cast iron. You can't really see anything. Cast iron skillet, nice and seasoned. So I'm gonna cook on that. I got some Mountain House meals. I got some granola bars and some jerky and pretty much everything I'm gonna need to live out here for 2 days. So I will I'll bring you over here. So this is my pack. This is an Extreme Alps. Can't really see it. 3 to 5 day pack, which I had rigged up for hiking in, finding a spot to camp and camping there, and then hiking out 2 days later. But seeming how COVID-19 has pushed everybody outdoors, there are literally thousands of people out here. Okay, maybe not thousands, but in the thousand, maybe 2,000. All around the lake. I drove around, like I said, I went to 4 different campgrounds and they were pretty much all packed. Good thing is, they're all campers. Most of them. I saw a few that could look like hunters, but most of them are campers. And they can have their campgrounds over there. I am in heaven right here. Nobody around. I can talk as loud as I want. I can be as loud as I want. I can have a fire in a fire pit. It's legal. It might be fire season. Can't have a fire outside of a fire pit, but it's a propane fire, and that's legal. So, but I'm out here all by myself, and it's quiet. So I'm gonna redo my pack. It's gonna be very light tomorrow. I'm gonna have my water, some food, just the essentials for an all-dayer. I'm gonna be covering a lot of ground tomorrow, and I don't need any of my stuff in the pack. So I'm probably gonna lock it all up in the morning before I leave and walk out of camp here. But I'm kind of excited. It's not gonna be a heavy pack. I'm gonna cover a lot of ground, figure out where these guys are hanging out, and hopefully put one down on the ground tomorrow or Sunday, or just have some encounters. If I can get one bugle, maybe see him, that'll be a good day. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I'm pretty much gonna call it a night. I will update you when I get back in my bag, my sleeping bag over there, and when I'm about to hit the hay. Well, it's been a little weird videotaping myself, and I don't know if I'm gonna use any of it, but we'll give her hell tomorrow and see what happens. Alright. Well, hello everybody. It's about 10:30. I'm crawling into my sleeping bag. Had a couple of whiskeys. And that Kathmandu curry wasn't the greatest thing, but warm food in the belly is always a good thing. So I'm off to bed. Hopefully I hear some beagles in the night. If not, I'm gonna go find them. Alright. I'm gonna make this as raw as I can possibly make it. It's 5 o'clock. It got really cold, but there's not a cloud in the sky. And I need to get up. Okay guys, I know you can't see shit. I just want to say the single greatest thing about this propane fire pit I just woke up 2 minutes ago. I didn't have to build no fire. I'm gonna make some coffee, eat some oatmeal, and get out there. Okay. I really don't know how you can hear me or see me, but I just want to show you this little contraption here. I got my coffee filter in my cup. Now I just need to boil some water and pour it over.
boil some water for coffee and for oatmeal at the same time. I like to get a little warm because I'm, honestly, okay, real talk, I'm not a cold person. Especially when I prepare to take my cold showers and prepare for colder weather. But it's been a hot one this summer, and I've been fully indulged in the summer life. And I forgot how cold it can get. And it's not even that cold. There's no frost on anything. I can barely see my breath, but I was warm all night until I got out of that sleeping bag. Now I'm putting gloves on, I have a freaking beanie on, and it's not even 40 degrees outside. It's probably 40 degrees outside. It's already 5:30. I need to hurry up. 54 degrees outside. And I'm over here shivering like a little baby. I can't believe it. Pretty cool concept, honestly. It's time. Let's get after it. We're not alone. That bear was hungry. I'm almost to my spot. Haven't heard much but squirrels lately. There's a bench down this way. I just gotta go around this reprod area. There's a bench down there. Off this ridge here. I'm gonna go set up and do a couple cow calls and see if I can't get nothing to move. Okay. I'm here.
Alright everybody, I moved spots because there was way too many people, way too much noise, traffic, trucks driving down the road and everything, so I just wanted to show you my new spot that I found. I'm being quiet because there's half a mile away, there's a really good spot to be potential, so that's why I'm being quiet, but I just wanted to show you this. So I'm backed in here, got my chair and everything set up, but check it out. I got my own little private pond. Look at that. And it goes all the way down. There's water down there too. I'm hoping there's water somewhere up here, because there's a knoll right here and on the other side of the knoll. I don't know how far, but you can see how that goes up like this. Go up and over the knoll. There's a big meadow over there. It looks like there's a creek going through there too. But I just wanted to show you this awesome spot. It's right off the road, but I'm 7 or 8 miles back here. I passed one truck and it was coming down and the road got unimprovised. So I don't think a lot of people are gonna show up, but check it out. Gorgeous little camp spot tucked back here, shaded. It should be shaded for the rest of the day because the sun is going like this. And I'm already in the shade and the sun's up there. So, should be shaded for the rest of the afternoon. There's a trailhead right here that starts right out of camp. It looks really elky in here. I'm trying to set up everything really quiet and it's already 1:30, so I'm running very late. I should have been in the woods for 2 hours already. It's a little better than the first one. I don't even know how it looks. How does it look? Leave a comment in the section below. Is that how you say that? I'm new to this, so like, subscribe. I'm gonna try to upload every 2 weeks probably. I'll have an intro too. I'm just gonna put all this shit together and see what happens. I'm not trying to make any money. I'm not trying to be famous or anything. I'm literally just trying to make videos I can relate to, make videos that I enjoy doing, and make videos that maybe might teach somebody something from my mistakes. I've made a lot of them, but you learn from every mistake. Well, you should learn from every mistake, and if you don't, you're doing something wrong. So I'm gonna stop talking, and we're gonna get out there. Cheers. You guys didn't tell me I missed my eyes. You could see them like fucking snow in brown and black environment. They were sticking out, so I had to fix that. Let's get out of here.
this hill. You can't really see it, but I'm parked right here. I'm gonna take the car and go down here. I'm gonna walk in around Wendigo Butte, and I'm just gonna side hill all the way to this spot right here. Look how big that meadow is versus the one I'm in. Tiny. That's what I'm thinking right now. And I bet this is a good view. I don't want to keep sitting and waiting. Done that for 24 years, and that's never worked. So, I mean, it worked once, but I wasn't the one to shoot. My dad was. So, I'm gonna do different things this weekend. That was my goal, is to do something different every day. Who knows? Maybe I get something. I guess we'll find out. I kinda enjoy doing this video thing. We'll see.
Even if they don't bugle back, there's something about bugling in the woods that just is so much fun. If you've never done it, try it. You can hear yourself echo. It's just something else, man. Even if there's nothing to answer back or anything out here. I'm talking way too loud, but hey, it is what it is. I was about to leave, but I remembered something. Whenever you sit for a prolonged amount of time, and you get in pockets and you pull things out, you put them on the log next to you, always look around before you get up. Just do a quick scan at your feet, on the log, behind the log. I've left reeds, I've left releases. It's just, you gotta make sure what you pack in, you pack out. And if you see trash on the ground, pick it up. I know the other person that didn't pick it up is just complacent, or it just fell out of their pocket. But if you see something on the ground that doesn't belong in this beautiful wilderness, just pick it up, put it in your pocket, put it in your pack, or just hold on to it before you get out of there so you don't lose it. Nobody wants trash in the woods, especially the animals. Nobody comes to your house and trashes it. Don't do it to them. Look at this. That is a full-size tree, just ripped to shreds. Absolutely ripped to shreds. It's crazy to me. How many bears are up here? There's a ton of bears up here. And they're black bears, so they're not super aggressive. But they will charge you if you don't do the right things. Pick your shit up. Come on. I'm gonna stop this so I can pick this up real quick. I wasn't gonna show any more bear sign, but I had to stop at this one. Look at that. That entire tree is torn to shreds. That's incredible. I'm about halfway to where I need to go. Can't stop for long. Gotta get there. I'm not halfway there yet. I feel like I'm walking forever. I just started hearing wildlife for the first time since I left the car. So I figured I'd throw out a bugle and see what happened. I'm close enough on that right bank to hear something if they were to be interested, but we'll see. It's taking me way longer to get down there than I thought. I'm not going to back out. I'm going to show you guys this, but it's going to take me about 2 hours to get out of here tonight, so we'll see what happens. Well, let's get on it. I just want to show you guys how steep this is. I don't know if you're gonna see how steep this is with the camera, but when you go down, you gotta come back up. I'm not looking forward to the come back up part. You gotta do what you gotta do to find the elk. I'm just gonna throw out a bugle and see what happens. So basically, the meadow's down that way. It comes this way. It's an L. So it comes this way and goes that way. I'm just trying to get down to it in the corner so I can see both sides. Look at that. 1.26 miles. Just over an hour. I'm just gonna sit in here for a little bit.
I feel like I just heard some cows talking.
Look how far back it goes.
I'm exhausted. 4.5 miles today, and I got 2 to go. And I gotta gain
800 feet. That way. Up. People everywhere. It's been nice hanging out in this little valley though. If you ever get a chance to take a nap in the woods, do it. It's better than taking a nap anywhere else.
Let's ring the bugle and see what happens.
Probably gonna put the camera away and put it in my backpack. I'm half tempted to put my bow on my backpack too, but I'd be pissed if I jumped a deer or something. Couldn't shoot it, so I'll probably carry that, but I'm gonna strap everything else up. No better time than the present. I'm putting you inside. I shouldn't, but nothing's gone right this weekend, so I'm just gonna cut my losses. Probably not come back here. Too many people, out-of-staters, Idaho. A lot of Idaho plates I saw today. Parked at trailheads doing the cat road shuffle and the hiking in. So it's a big thing nowadays. But I'm going to the coast next weekend. We're gonna go kill a Rosie. See you guys at the car. Oh, country road. Well, I'm back. Guess what I learned on the way back? Oh, there's elk around? Wait, did I hear a bugle? That's called the 3-in-1, boys and girls. One call, 3 different calls. That's what happens when you don't see or hear shit.